Hold on. My cheeks be moving. Jumping, 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 jumping. It's Corinne the beat. Jumping, 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 jumping.
Nigga talk about my dead homie, now there's no remorse. Thought it was some loyalty, but betrayal, that pain that hurt the most. If I talk about my OG around you, then you're the one. I know I'm too deep up in the streets, this shit right. Life's too short, it just be living in the lie. You put that mask on, now you just living in the sky.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Mitchell TV, and I'm back again with another bang. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, bro, you gotta see it and shit. I'm back. You know what I'm saying? Y'all probably read that title and thought it was clickbait. You know what I'm saying? So, I came here to tell y'all boys why I've been going and shit. So, really, like, my phone been fucked up. So, that's how I record, edit, and all that good stuff. I really couldn't do that because it broke. Can't really much see on my screen. So I've been really inconsistent. But yeah, bypass all that. I got my new phone and I'm finna run out with these videos. So y'all could really like drop down video suggestions down below on what I could do. I'm really finna be home like most of the time. For me, really be bored. And I be going to the mall sometimes. So I really got put interviews for y'all boys. Spring coming up. So shoot some videos at the beach, you know what I'm saying? Finna get lit type shit. But anyways, in today's video, I got a story time for y'all boys. I got a how I crashed a parked car. Y'all boys reading the title, probably reading the title and like how you hit a parked car. Like how does that make sense? How does that add up? That's why you gotta stay tuned. That's why you gotta sit through the whole. You know what I'm saying? My story times really don't be boring. You know what I'm saying? It really be entertaining. So like really like get your popcorn, really get your soda, really get your water. You know, soda not really good for you. You just see my skin, so I really started drinking that. So get your popcorn, get your cheeses, get your Doritos, get your, you know what I'm saying? Watch my videos and stuff like that. So you know what I'm saying? But yeah, let me tell you how I was hit a parked car. So basically, it was like 9th grade summer going to 10th grade, boys. So mind you, I was like probably 15, probably like 15. Yeah, 15. And it was in the summer, so y'all boys summer was hot, you know what I'm saying? Everybody outside. Corona was not here, so it was outside, stuff like that. Jits playing, doing all that good stuff. So goddamn, we vibing, like me and my homeboys vibing and shit like that. So I remember one time my mom, she had took a trip to Jamaica. Like shit was sweet, you know what I'm saying? That shit was sweet, you know what I'm saying? So who is like, usually when she leave, my brother would like watch us, like me and my young brother right there. They would not literally watch us, but like they in charge of the house type shit. So that was on the time me and my brother wasn't getting along. We was fading a lot of shit, so he wasn't really like there, basically. Even though we could watch ourselves type shit, so he wasn't tripping. So basically, our stepdad was really there, but he wasn't there. Like he was in charge, but he'd be at work or we'd be at home and stuff like that. So yeah, you know, for the shit, we riding dirt bikes. I had a dirt bike, so we riding it outside and stuff like that. You know, regular summer shit. You know what I'm saying? Like catch the breeze, no school. Feel me? You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, she had took a trip to Jamaica one time. Feel me? Like everything was sweet, butter cake, Jolly Ranchers, M&Ms. You know what I'm saying? So it was one day I woke up. My homeboy at the time, he told me to come outside. I used to ride a dirt bike, and it's all dirt. It's not ours, but we mainly ride it, but it's our stepdad's. But we had to tap in with Cuz to see, like, cause he ain't really like, he wanted to see who was really riding the bikes. Cause we stayed in the hood, feel me? Any jit could ride your dirt bike and take that bitch off. You can't do nothing about it. Don't call 12. Don't call the Crockers. Yo, I gonna look pussy, Jet. Yo, I better, alright, Jet. Yo, I better feed about your shit back, boy. I better, alright, Jet. Alright, stop playing, boy. But yeah, he wasn't really like trusting. Just he wanted to see, like, really just tapping to make sure who was riding the bike and stuff. So I guess he wasn't feeling it that day. So he said, wait till I come home. It was like early in the day. He gonna come out like late afternoon. And I said he do AC. AC take a lot of minutes, hours. You know what I'm saying? Taking most of the day. He was like, no, he can't ride a dirt bike. So I was like, oh, cuh. He said, you can't ride a dirt bike. What you trying to do? You trying to chill? Woo. So he was like, you come out. He was like, what you trying to do? I was like, no, my mom not here. Feel me? So he was like, you're not here. And then he was like, he said something, but that had closed the door. I'm back inside. So then I'm in my head, I'm like, let me take the keys around there, bed. Like, let me take the keys real quick. But cause I ain't know I was finna drive it. He ain't made me do it. I'm not gonna say he peer pressured me or he told me to do it. Nah, it wasn't nothing like that. Cause I thought of it myself. So I just got the keys and I opened the door. He's still right there. Like where I was staying at, I stayed, I don't know, I can't explain it, but as soon as I opened the door, he was still like in vision, like, for me. I was like, I got the keys, feel me, I'm finna ride there, bitch. He's like, bet you won't. He was them type of nigga, like, trying to hype him. Man, well, you know, I'm finna take this bitch, feel me? Got in the car, clean that bitch up, feel me? And he's smiling. He think he finna get in the car with me. No, bro, stay outside, you can watch. You dig what I'm saying? So, where I stayed at, it was, if you know where the Blues at, for me, and therefore, if you really know where the Blues at, but let me describe the Blues. It'd be like a circle, for me, an unorthodox circle. It's like a circle, but it's like, for me, basically like a circle type shit. You could really make a circle in that bit. So, but I had went outside the Blues. So, I cranked that bitch up, I'm reversing, cause she have parked like frontwards. So, reversing, feel me? Said, y'all boys, these boys be tripping. I could really drive. I just couldn't. You know what I'm saying? I got to get to that part though. You know what I'm saying? So I reverse, look back, no seatbelt. You know what I'm saying? You know me, no seatbelt, seat way back. Like I'm about to bust it, a lick, stop it. So I'm finna come out. So where my house at, to leave, you got two entrances. You get two entrances and exits. So I didn't leave the one closer to my house. I left the one like you have to drive around type shit, like in the back, like near the park, for the niggas that know where the Blues at, like near the park, like you going to the park type shit. This lady named Miss Janice. She looking right at me. Feel me? She right at me. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm finna hop in it. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna pull one of those. You know what I'm saying? So I keep driving. I'm smiling because I'm in it, bitch. I'm in it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm driving the Blues, make a circle. I'm like, nah. Let me come out there, bitch. So I make a left, feel me? Going towards the park, feel me? Duke, you know you stay at, past your shit. So I'm in a back street, like the street, like no more streets behind it. So I'm turning, feel me? Driving, I'm by Nike way, feel me? So I'm just driving around Difford, like Alwoods. You know where I was at? I'm driving around Alwoods. I'm like, okay, I gotta bring that bit back. You feel me? I'm getting out of hand. Sooner or later, I gotta pay for gas. I ain't got no money. You know what I'm saying? So I'll bring that bit back. But I didn't come through the same, I'm lying. I came through the same entrance, but I came like Garcia, you know, you stay at, feel me? I came through like, I was heading to a Garcia house, feel me? Then I made that left past the office. Now I'm coming back, but like the way that I left, I didn't leave that way from my house. So now I'm coming from a different way, but through the same exit. I don't know if y'all boys confused, but you feel me? Apart. So the one thing with my mom, she had that old Acura. How you say that bit? Acura. Feel me? It wasn't that old though. I need to chill off my mom's car. She don't got it no more. But that bit, you know what I'm saying? I think that bit was like, I don't even know, 20 something, like it was in the 2010s. For me, that bit had like power steering problems. So you know, if you ever drove a car, you know it's hard to turn the steering wheel in that bit when you about to park. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm trying to, the whole time I'm thinking I'm about to park like I'm a line straight. Feel me? But I'm driving up. Okay, so I'm driving up. My stepdad truck, his work truck, is like right in the next space. Feel me? So it's a car, it's my neighbor's car in this space, a free space, which is where I'm about to park into. Then my stepdad truck, feel me? But he wasn't there. He wasn't there. I see I'm about to hit it, so I reverse. But when I reverse, I hit the gas. So you know what I'm saying? So this is why I get scared, because when I hit the gas on the accident, when I hit that bit on accident, there's like a cement wall. Like, if you back, it's like a cement wall. Like, if y'all know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. So, cement wall. So I hit that bit and I'm right there. Feel me? And my brother outside, Jet outside, he looking, he's like, so I'm thinking I hit that bit. I'm thinking I turned the whole, like, the rear end off. I thought I took it off. I thought it was over right there. I thought it was over right there. So I back up, get more space. So I know not to hit the gas when you about to park. So I'm letting it, because it's already in drive, it's already moving. Like again with the power steering, I'm thinking I'm turning that bit. But the whole time I'm thinking I'm turning it, the wheel's not, you know what I'm saying? The wheel's just, it's supposed to, it's like, come on now, brother. How you gonna, the wheels catfish me, to be honest. It really lied to me, it really flagged, feel me? So, I'm feeling, so, I'm coming like this, I'm turning like this, and all this a boom. So I'm like, oh shit. And I put that same nigga that was with me earlier that I mentioned, my homeboy, whatever. He was still there. He was like right in front of the parking space. He was like, so I guess he seen the little damage. If I see I took a picture. Cause I try to flag to my mom. I'm about to say our boys. So if I get the picture, I'll pop it up for me if I find it. So don't get mad if you still looking at that bag. So, feel me? I get that bit, boom. So I'm like, oh, hold up real quick. Oh, so I reverse. That when I get that bit back right, I'm in the parking lot. So that's when I realigned it. Feel me? So now I come out the car. I'm thinking that's my car. Feel me? I come out the car. I look at that, I'm like, man, I'm about to, my mom finna, alright, my mom Jamaican, feel me? My mom don't, I don't play that. And that was the same day, no, hold on. Was it, I think she was coming home the same day or the next day. So I had a little bit of time, a little bit limited, you know what I'm saying? So I gotta think of an idea. I'm like, what am I gonna do? Should I just leave that bit and then find out? I'm like, nah, let me go do this. Feel me? I go in the house. FaceTime with my mom, feel me? She like, oh yes. Speaking pop talk, but feel me? She like, yes, Dimitri, woo. So I said, Ma, I was like, who hit your car? This is me like acting like I ain't do it. I'm in a car for the next, I think I for the next day bit. Feel me? Bro, had it all planned out, feel me? I was like, I went to go check the mail because the mailbox is outside. I went to go check the mail and the whoop, like, your joint dented. Like, you know what happened? Like, what happened? She's like,
no, like, take a picture, let me see. I
was like, look, Ma, it's right there. She's like, what happened? What happened? Whoop-de-whoop. Caribbean parents, like, so, I'm like, I don't know. She said, let me call you back. I guess that call you back was like cause I don't know. So she must have hit me with a, so why you lying to me? This FaceTime audio for me, my phone off. For me, I'm not really rich like that. So she with a FaceTime me real quick. Okay, boom, hit FaceTime, one foot to connect. She like, so she mad. She mad cause she in the car, but she not looking at me, she looking up. Feel me? She like, why you lying? Feel me? I'm like, what do you mean? My heart is like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just gonna call me back. It took you 40 minutes. Like, what happened? What did you figure out? What did you put together? I'm trying to figure out. You know what I'm saying? So she with a, so why you lying? Like, so why you hit my car? How do you know? In my head, I'm like, how do you know? Like, what happened? I'm outside, I'm looking for cameras. I'm like, niggas, police. Like, who got my mom number? Who told? So she told myself, oh, why would you lie to me? I was like, Ma, I didn't hit your car. We're just still trying to flag. Like, why are you flagging? And I know you're flagging. Like, I caught you in your flag. Like, why are you flagging? Stop flagging. Anyways, she told me some, oh, why you hit my car? She know I did it, but I'm still trying to put on the front for me. So I'm like, no, I didn't do it. Woo. My heart is like this on 1,000. Thought I was about to get a heart attack. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm on the phone. So I'm like, damn, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do, fam. I'm home by myself. My brother home. My little brother, I'm like, I don't know what to do, bro. My other niggas out work. I'm in the bed. I said, I don't know what to do. I finna schmike it to sleep. That's how I avoid all my problems. Just schmike it to sleep. Just, yeah. Feel me? Go to sleep. When they yelling, you can't hear because you're asleep. You know what I'm saying? So, all I hear is boom, 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 boom on the door. Feel me? So I told my brother, I was like, Fonte, open the door. Because if I wanted to open it, it was my ass. So it's my stepdad knocking on the door. All I hear him downstairs, because this one, yeah, upstairs and downstairs. So I'm upstairs, living room downstairs and stuff. So I hear him. I'm laying down, and I hear him like, who crashed the car? Whoop-de-whoop. He's speaking impossible too, so he mad. Who crashed the car? Whoop-de-whoop. Who did it? Who did it? Whoop-de-whoop. Da-da-da-da. Feel me? And my heart is... So cut leave. So I'm like, oh no, cut finna get back and finna be hot. Cut finna be hot. Cut him. And I'm not worried about him with me. Cut him with me. But if you know me and my stepdad, like, cut him with me. But I'm just thinking about cut hot. And I just gotta deal with the consequences. And I know the consequences is not gonna be no easy slight-ish. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I took upon myself and ran away.
Is this nigga serious?
Yes. Is that a problem?
You know what I'm saying? I ain't run away like that, but I have ran like, I ain't run away. I was just outside. Like, I wasn't really supposed to be outside. You know what I'm saying? Like, matter of fact, I was in my homeboy backyard, but it was like the next day. I had slept on his chair. No. Yeah, because we had chairs. I just brought my chair, whoop-de-whoop, but I ain't sleep that night. And I was on the phone with this girl, like, and she was just thugging with me like the whole night. I ain't go to sleep. So I seen morning. I'm looking around. I peeked, trying to see if I see any cars. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to see if I see any cars, like my older brother car. I don't see my stepdad going to work. None of them boys ain't leave. I must have took my ass home, cuz. My brother told my son, stop being a little girl. They call my phone. They talking about stop being a little girl. You did what you did, and cause like the way I just made it seem like somebody just hit that bit. I just came outside, feel me? And I'm gonna tell y'all how she figured it out, like after. So I came back, and it was like, oh yeah, they ain't say nothing to me. The only person I was talking to was like my older brother. He was just telling me how I did this, did that, and I just gotta face the consequences for me. But now I know, like, that was just like younger me. Now I know like to do so. I wouldn't even put myself in that predicament. But if I did, now I'll just own up to it. Like, ask all my home, but I don't be caring. I don't care no more. Like, I tell my mom what I be doing. I don't care. Like, you finna get mad for what? I'm still gonna do it. It's my life. I don't get it. Anyways, so my mom must have came home and she was like calling my phone because I wasn't home. Like, I was home for like 3 days. I was at the park, slumping it at the sides. Slumping it. I thought it was a crackhead, boy. At the same time, I had a house to go to, but I just didn't want to go to because I hit my mom with a car. Like, I ain't want to go home for some stuff I did, and I know I'm finna get in trouble. Like, that's lame, cuz that's lame. That's lame. Take your time, shit. Like, if you was big enough to do the crime, you might as well just do the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, real spill, cuz. But that's when I would just run away from my problems. Feel me? I was scared of consequences type shit. So she was mad. I ain't gonna cap. She was mad, but she was more so like, why was it coming home? Cause she was getting worried about me. Cause she know, like, when I be out, she feel like everything, like, I don't know, like the world against me, some shit. Like, she just don't like me out on my own. I don't know what it is, but hey, but she was more so on that type of time, like, why you wasn't home? And then when she realized what I did, she was like, oh, so now you gotta work. Cause I was working with my stepdad. That's how I was really getting my little money. You know what I'm saying? That's how I really was getting my off the muscle. I wasn't out here selling that. I wasn't out here whipping that. I was here working on my stepdad and shit. It was, for me, getting bread and shit. So he was mad, so that work time really like cut down type shit. So I was getting money, but I couldn't really help her to pay her back the damage or whatever. So it was a small thing. I think I don't put it up in a thing, but if I ain't see, it's like a little small dent or whatever. So it wasn't no big thing, but it was big type shit. Pause. But I hit the back of his, y'all gonna be like, what I hit? I hit the back of his truck type shit. So I'm trying to park in, but I'm in, but I'm not in. So I hit the back of his truck. Let me just hit that. Hit that. Yeah, cuz. So I guess that wraps it up for me. Oh, I almost left y'all out. How y'all boys didn't remind me? She found out because it was a camera. I don't know where the camera was. I guess it was in his car, in his truck, or in the neighbor's window. I don't know, but I guess that call back, she wanted to go boop boop boop, call everyone she knew. Feel me? Like how, like for me, I guess she wanted to go call the neighbor or call my stepdad. Whoop. And I guess she found out through a camera, bruh. So if that camera was never there, still I would not be telling the story. But I'm glad that camera was there for me to tell the story. It's really like entertaining and junk like that. Yeah, that's really wrap it up. Type shit. Had to apologize to my stepdad. Cause I had lied and stuff like that. And that was that. Now I look back at it, that's some lame ass shit, man. Like if you, like I said, if you big enough to do the crime, I should just do the time with it for me. So yeah, now I'm working back with my stepdad getting that money, but I'm still broken in a bit. Stop playing. Oh, this bit like really like I said, you know, follow me on Instagram at BeastKid.tree. You know what I'm saying? MBK in there, bit. If you think, man, MBK, throw them M's, throw them MBKs in the chat, in the comments. Fuck you got going on? We back. Wrote the what? 350? I lost. Oh, okay, bitch. Hey, long as DJ don't let